Do you have a tax office and you want to turn your brick and mortar tax office to a virtual tax office? Well, in this video, I am going to tell you 5 things that you can do to turn your tax office virtual. And before we get started, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you stay to the end, I will give you my #1 strategy for really making sure that your income goes through the roof utilizing a virtual tax office. Let's get after it. There are 5 things that you want to make sure you're able to do to take your tax office virtual. And I am going to talk about each one, what you can do and how. You want to set up a portal. You want to be able to take payments online with your clients. You want to be able to meet your clients virtually. You want to have an e-sign process in place where your clients can sign documents, and you got to have strong marketing. So I am first going to talk about setting up an online portal. When you want your tax office to be virtual, you have to alleviate the traffic that is coming to your office. So you have to make it super convenient for your clients to be able to transact business with you. I am going to tell you right now, you do not want your clients emailing you documents because it's going to get out of control. You want to have a centralized hub, and it should really be on your website, a client center on your website that clients can go in, they can log in securely, just like if they were doing banking online, they can log in securely to that hub and they can upload their documents. You want documents in a secure location so that if you are even employing other tax preparers, there's one centralized location to get documents from and not in your individual email. A lot of tax software will offer you portals so that you can utilize them for your clients. There may be a fee associated with it, but it's well worth it to prevent clients from mailing stuff to your office, emailing you stuff, and dropping things off. To go virtual, that transition of paperwork needs to be virtual. So make sure you get an online portal set up for your client. The second thing that we want to make sure, you got to be able to take payments electronically. And when I say take payments electronically, what do I mean by take payments electronically? Let's talk about that. Of course, you can write down the client's credit card and you could key the credit card in, but you really need to have a secure way for clients to pay you. If clients cannot pay you, there's some form of hiccup, a headache for a client to pay you, that is going to be a problem. So you need to set up QuickBooks, for example, where you can invoice the client can click on the invoice and they can put in their credit card information, or you can have a pay link on your website for your clients to be able to pay you. Or you can have an online pay portal yourself where your clients can upload to the secure portal their credit card information, and you can key in the information and you can take the client's payment. The key takeaway is make sure that you can take payments virtually. You don't want clients to have to drop off cash. You don't want clients to have to mail you checks. You want it set up where it's a whole virtual scenario. And you don't want clients zelling you money as an individual. You want to make sure that if clients are going to pay you, that clients are paying your business. That's very important to keep your books and records straight. So get that online payment thing set up. The third thing is you got to be able to meet with your clients virtually. This should really be a no-brainer, but I am going to tell you how many tax professionals, people that I coach that don't have this set up properly. You want to make sure that you have Zoom, that you have maybe Google Meetup, some mechanism for your clients to be able to meet with you virtually. You want to make sure that when they meet with you virtually, that you're in a professional setting. Set up a background if you need to. I know Zoom has backgrounds that you can utilize that makes it look like you're in a professional setting. Be dressed professional. as you would if they were coming in your office. And the reason why I'm telling you this is when you take your office virtual, clients want to feel like they are still getting a very professional experience with you, right? What clients like about coming into our office is that they can talk to us one-on-one. We're dressed nice. We're there. Have that same demeanor when you're meeting with a client virtually. Meet them in the same spot all the time. Don't be sitting at your dining room table one day, sitting on your couch the next day, unless you're using a virtual background. So make sure the noise is at a minimal. There's no screaming and hollering in the background. There's not a TV playing. Make that professional because you are a professional and you want to make sure that the client sees you in that light. The other thing that you definitely want to make sure of is you got to have an e-sign system. An e-sign system is literally where your clients can sign documents electronically. So you want to get DocuSign or HelloSign. I use both DocuSign and HelloSign. I will tell you that HelloSign is really inexpensive. It's a software that will allow you to send a client a document and they can e-sign it by clicking on their computer. You want that for your contracts, your engagement agreements. You don't want any reason for a client to have to print information, sign it, try to fax it, try to upload it. You want the relationship with you to be as smooth as possible. You don't want any friction with the client being able to do business with you. So you need to get that software in place. Now, DocuSign, the last time I checked, DocuSign is the only signing software that allows you to have your client sign their 8879 forms, the forms for e-filing. That signature on a DocuSign is considered to be the appropriate e-sign protocols and so forth. So you definitely want to check that out, but make sure that you get some type of e-file system in place. That is really going to help you. The fifth thing is you gotta have strong marketing. Why do I say you have to have strong marketing? This too should be a no-brainer, but I have to tell you, it's not. I coach so many students on this right here. This is key and fundamental. Strong marketing starts out with making sure you have a Killer Bees website. If you don't have a website, you don't exist. Yes, we can have our brick and mortar offices, but people are going to look you up online. You absolutely need to have a website that looks professional, that has your phone number on it, that tells clients what you offer, tells clients how to do business with you. And it should have a capture form on the website that allows clients to put in their information so that they can get more information from you. That means that your website has to be connected to some type of client relationship management software, CRM. Client relationship management software, so that when people are opting in, you're capturing their information. When you are in a brick and mortar and you are street level, meaning like a retail space, people can just pull up to your office, come in. I used to be street level when I first started. That gave you advertising because your name was outside the office. But when you're trying to take your tax practice virtual, you got to have great marketing. You got to get that website out there. And if you're not on social media, you absolutely have to be on social media. You have to be on Instagram, Facebook, and all the common places where clients are going to be looking for you. Because if you're not marketing your business as a virtual tax office and you're only relying on word of mouth, your business may dry up. It is so important to have a Killer Bees marketing strategy. You want to make sure you have a website, be on social media. You want to capture your opt-ins, capture people looking for more information. You want to be able to email them a newsletter. These are the things you have to do when you are taking your business virtual. It's a different playing field. Not only are you competing with local people, you're now competing with every tax preparer because we can do business anywhere. I have clients in New York. I'm in Southern California. I have clients in Hawaii. I'm in Southern California. You're no longer just competing with the tax practice down the street. You're competing with everybody. So you got to have your marketing game on point. That is very important if you want to definitely take your business virtual. Now, I want to recap these things for you. You got to get that portal set up, exchange of data seamlessly. You got to be able to take payments online. Your clients need to be able to pay you, and it needs to be really easy. You got to be able to meet with your clients virtually, and that meeting has to be in a professional setting. No chaos going on. Remain professional, even if you are working from home, if you are taking care of the kids. Get that on professionalism at the top of the top. You also need to have an e-file system so your clients can electronically sign documents, right? That's very, very important. And number 5, your marketing absolutely has to be on point. Got to have good marketing. Now, I'm going to tell you a strategy that I utilized when I started doing business virtually. I set up a time every week where I did a town hall with my clients. And when I say a town hall, I set up a Zoom link. I send it out to my database. They could forward it to other people. They could just ask me questions. I gave them access to me like if they were walking into my office. And the reason why I did that, because I needed to take that brick and mortar experience virtual, right? Take the brick and mortar experience virtual. Now you can go live on Facebook, you can go live on Instagram, and probably some other places that I don't even know about. But you gotta make sure that your clients have access to you. That's really critical. So if you establish a time when you're going to be on live and they can get their questions answered, that's like having office hours where they can come in and see you. And here's the things, my friends, when you know better, you got to do better. So I want you to like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to bring you valuable information that is going to take your practice to the next level and keep cash in your pocket.